As recently as 40 years ago, women were kicked out of many jobs simply for getting married. The Defence Forces were no different, with weddings and pregnancies preventing many women from serving their full time in the Navy, Army or Air Force. Now, decades on, women who are discharged have discovered they're eligible for medals and are proudly reclaiming their service history.
60 years ago, Dawn Eaton, aged nearly 19, signed up for the Women's Royal Australian Navy, excited to leave her small Queensland town of Home Hill.
I said, I want to travel, Dad. I said, I want to see my country. And I said, and this is a good, safe way to do it.
She trained in Morse code in Melbourne and then Canberra, and like many who entered the armed forces, she endured starchy uniforms, cold winters and strict supervisors.
And then the horrible shoes. I didn't like the white ones, but they were for you, number one, you know, when you were on parade.
When we were having inspection, he'd get the big hose and hose the maggots out, you know, from the butchers. Oh, it was dreadful.
My head's little, so every time I stopped, my hat would fall off, so I was on hat parade.
But 2 years into a 4-year naval career, Dawn Eaton got engaged. She was instantly discharged.
2 years, 2 months, 2 days. I didn't really want to, but that was the way it was in those days.
Deirdre Elliott was the first Queensland woman in the Army to stay on after marriage.
But it was made quite clear, as soon as you fall pregnant, you're out. Or if the uniform gets a little bit tight, you're out the door.
Others overcame more obstacles.
In 1973, I reached the peak of my career. I became a corporal. A corporal at that time was a peak for a female. I got notification a couple of years later than that they decided that women and men could be equal.
The Queensland women have now been recognised with the Australian Defence Medal. Although the award was brought in 12 years ago, hundreds of women are only just realising they're eligible.
And then we did get it, and we thought, wow, this is good, you know. And because I never thought I was entitled to a medal.
I think it's such a privilege to serve in the services, and I couldn't have been prouder the day I got my medal.
Former servicewomen say while they're thrilled to be recognised with a medal, the main reward is the friendships gained in the armed services. Women who have served even a short time are encouraged to contact the Ex-Servicewomen's Association or their local Member of Parliament. Jackie Street, ABC News.